Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to CivCity Rome, the second game that I'll be playing for my Roman days. For those of you who've never heard of it, which is probably almost all of you, this is what happens when Sid Meier's and his team at Firaxis Games team up with Firefly Studios, who are the makers of the Stronghold series, to make a SimCity game set in Rome. Alright. We're only going to be doing a single mission. The whole campaign is something ridiculous. There are different game mode types, ranging from free build, such as Jewel in the Sea, the City on the Hill, and Open Fields, to Constantinople, in which construct your new capital in the east and hold off the approaching barbarian hordes. See the Bosphorus there and everything. Blood in the Nile. Control the revolt in Egypt while preparing a large shipment of wheat for Rome. These are combat scenarios noted by the helmets. That was just my experimentation with the map editor. It did not go well. I don't know how. And these are peaceful but objective-based scenarios. So, for the Empire, settle a challenging narrow river valley while keeping up with the ever-increasing demands of the Empire. Olive groves. Easy, found a new city in... Yeah, this is the difficulty, by the way. Easy, medium, or hard. So, generally speaking, you got a bunch of different scenarios here. But we're going to be playing it a bit more SimCity style, so we're going to go with open fields. Build freely and peacefully in the open countryside of Britannia.
The memory of conquest has faded in the minds of the British tribes, and they are now eager to embrace the Roman way of life. Build a fabulous new city at Londinium, and win the hearts of these people.
I'm going to turn the difficulty up to hard. The difficulty actually matters, even in a situation like this.
Hail, Governor. Where shall we
free
site
build,
our new town
but
centre?
it's not. Also, this is, you may have already noticed, this game is in 4x3. It's an older game, I believe, from 2006, and doesn't actually support widescreen resolution. Kind of annoying, I know. But, it's what you gotta do, I suppose. Alright, so, where's the trade route? There should be a point on the map in which traders come in. Not here. Here it is, okay. So traders will be coming in at that point. I need to be close to the river, or... Yeah, I need to be close to the river, so I think I'm going to site my town center near here. Well protected near the back. It should be near the wood, which will be of use.
Governor, immigrants are arriving in the city.
We're going to draw some roads around the town center.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
This research tree actually resets every
Research
time.
started.
And there's no way to keep the research from one thing to another, so... But the first thing I'm researching is alphabet, which just makes research faster. That's also what basic education and further education is. I'm going to research them as quick as I can because it makes all the other research quicker. There's a lot of useful researches, like lead piping that lets me pump water to everybody. A whole bunch of stuff. Now, the first thing we need to start getting a hold of is food. Normally, my instant reaction is fishing, but in this case, it's going to be goats. Simply because, A, we're really far from the sea out here. I'll establish fishing there eventually, but... for the moment, we're just going to need a temporary goat farm.
The alphabet has been researched. Goats slaughtered here will be hung up, awaiting a butcher who will chop the carcasses into meat.
And my little friend
Carthaginian elephants have inflicted heavy losses on our troops in northern Italy.
Oh, Hannibal, you fool. What do you mean?
City happiness is falling.
It's 74 AD and Carthage is still around. That's just a random event that will affect city happiness. Defeated by Carthage. External events are random events that effectively drop your happiness. I'm gonna crank up wages. Neutralize that. It goes away over time. It's nothing concrete. Doesn't stick around for too long. But if your city is teetering on the point of unhappiness, it can definitely become a problem if you're not careful.
Basic education has been researched.
What was the other thing I was looking for? Oh yes, the butcher. The butcher shop right next to the goat farm. Whom, as you can see, is now going gathering meat. This is an agent-based simulation similar to SimCity 5. probably gonna need an extra
Governor,
butcher.
the lack of a granary in our city means we cannot feed our citizens. Governor, some of our citizens wish to deliver goods to a granary, but we have none built in the city.
Yes, thank
City happiness is rising.
City happiness is back on the rise, which is good. It may seem like I have a lot of money, but I'll be spending it all pretty quick. Alright, so now we have the granary established. That'll basically mean that we can bring all the meat from the goat slaughter over, and we can actually start getting rations out to people.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
The next thing we'll be researching will be... let's see... leadworking, there it is. Cisterns of citywide...
Research started.
They'll make things real easy when I'm starting to pump water. Now, part of the game is supply and demand, I suppose you could say. Alright, so we have more than enough food for people now. Alright, so those 4 houses. I believe we only have 4 people working, whom are right here. Alright.
Tool making has been researched.
The thing we're going to need to do is get a source of fresh water. Alright, we'll aqueduct it over here. And then we place a cistern. And by placing a cistern, that will generate a fairly large, wide water coverage. It doesn't reach the houses, but that's what I'm researching leadworking for. As you'll notice, I'm going down the thing here. Toolmaking, mining, bronzeworking, leadworking. It'll be a little while, but then that cistern will actually have citywide coverage. And currently, in order to upgrade from shacks, they need water. They need a supply of water, which can either be gotten from a well, or it can be gotten
Mining
from
has
a
been
cistern.
researched.
So we're just going to have to wait that out for a little while.
I found a piece of ancient Etruscan pottery in my garden yesterday. I wonder if it's worth anything.
Basically, you have to, in order to increase the housing level, you have to give them the resources they demand. And increasing their housing level increases their tax, their wealth, all that stuff. So, they'll actually upgrade twice over. pretty
Hot,
much.
isn't it?
They'll pretty much upgrade twice over. Once, once we get the water done, because the next upgrade requires meat.
Bronze working has been researched.
Alright, so once that bar's full, we'll be done with that. The next thing they're going to need is a tailor shop. We actually are going to need flax
Governor,
farming.
there are fires starting in the city.
Oh shit, our goat farm burned down. Shit. Okay. I didn't think our city was big enough to start burning, but if SimCity ever teaches you anything, it's build lots of fire towers and security towers. Okay, we'll just clear out the rubble here.
Governor, citizens are rioting in the city.
Thank you. As if I didn't know that. Alright. We don't need that many wages.
Enemies are attacking our buildings. We
Oh,
need
come on.
clear land to site this structure.
Oh god, it's gonna start burning down the butchers. Oh, you guys
Lead
don't have a
working
source of
has been
water, that's
researched.
Right. There we go. Now you have a source of water, you should be able to do stuff, right? Anyway, now they have a source of water, their next requirement is meat, which they can go acquire from a butcher shop if the street wasn't on fire. Oh dear. But we're still gonna need more people. We're still gonna need another house here. And as you can see, it just instantly upgrades. And well, there goes that house. Well, these fire dudes are useless, man.
I can smell smoke. I hope the fire isn't coming this way.
As it burns down your house. This is the problem. They're actually off duty. This is circling around here. The firemen will not operate until this enters into the red zone. Which effectively... no, I don't want to delete that. I want to delete the rubble. Nope. Delete the rubble, please. Nope, there goes that. God damn it, you friggin' lazy bastard. The
I
fire
can
is
smell
literally
smoke.
burning under you.
I hope the fire isn't coming
I
this
wonder
way.
why you can smell smoke. Put out the fire, you lazy bastards. Might as well make a well for them, I don't know. Maybe they need that. Maybe they need a well. That's my best guess. Okay, so the fire has finally burned itself out. After that bout of chaos, let's try and reset this stuff. I think that's how many we need now. We only need about 8 houses, I think. Yeah, we only need 8. Okay. Because I remember how many people are working. People have to get a job before they get a house. And these have finally upgraded medium huts. They now require clothing, but, you know, it's improving. In the meantime, we do, however, need to replace that goat farm that caught fire last time. I don't know how goat farms catch fire, but they do, apparently. So, hopefully that'll be all for the moment. Yeah, that went about as well as you'd expect. Alright. So, yeah, we're more or less done with that. Okay, so let's
Hail,
start
Governor.
researching.
What would you like to research next?
Things that we probably could use. Banking would be pretty good. Yeah, we'll get
Research
Increase
started.
the taxation. And we are bleeding a fair bit of cash here. Let's stick our profit and loss. Yeah, we're still losing money. That's okay though. We're still early in the settlement. And people are happy. Extremely happy, in fact. House workers, good. Yeah, so I should probably explain the civilization. Which tab is that? Alright, here we go. This is civilization. Basically, the amount of civilization you have is determined by things like your entertainment, your splendor, which includes gardens, fountains, statues, housing, you know, religion, all that fun stuff. It actually matters to make your city beautiful, because it increases your civilization rating and makes your people happy. If your city isn't beautiful, people will be unhappy. It's like they did that. Like in most city building games, there's no reason to make your cities look beautiful. It's all just how much can you cram into it and make it look dystopian as all hell. But in this, they actually did that right, where they made a mechanic that basically requires you to, you know, what do you call it? Make your city beautiful. Okay. So I think things have calmed down a bit. No more fires are starting. No more riots are happening.
Mathematics has been researched.
So we're going to start working on some more farms out here. We're probably going to need some more fire protection. No, that's a wheat farm. We want flax farms.
Once linen has been created here, tunic makers can collect it to weave into tunics. Any excess linen will be taken to a warehouse.
Thank you. And that pretty much sums it up. Alright, so we got a couple flax farms. Now we just need a couple tunic makers. And they have an area of influence, so I have to place them within a certain range of the houses. So I can, you know, drop my tunic maker there. We're also going to need... just trying to figure out which direction. There we go. Well, we'll just move it there. Keep everything all good and orderly. The fact that they upgrade instantly tells me that they're becoming occupied. See, these do not actually upgrade
Coinage
instantly,
has been researched.
so they're not being occupied by people. Because we have water flowing to them. So they would upgrade if they were occupied. Okay, and we'll get a second tunic shop going here. See, that one's now occupied. Alright, good. So yeah, this is the starting of a nice little settlement we've got going here. 2,300 people. That's really just 23 people. We have 15 houses and 200 unhoused and 6 unemployed. Okay, so 2 unhoused citizens. That's odd. We shouldn't have any unhoused. I guess they're over here. And are out of range of the houses. Yeah, there you go. Because they'll only live in houses a certain, you know, distance and all that. They're kind of picky. Commute's got to be good, I guess. So now we have all of our citizens housed, which should keep people nice and happy. Which will allow me to up the work time a bit, which will make things more productive around here. Alright, so this is a very good start. Managed to cap the fires out real quick. Oh, that was close. But I think we're okay. The fire watch says there's no risk of fires, and the security tells me... Oh, oh geez, that's going to catch fire very soon. Security...
Woe betide us! The gods must surely look down on our disrespectful city in despair.
Yeah, I guess not really. So that's okay. We're starting to build security issues here. It's basically, these are police stations. Gotta spread them out. Alright, so all's good. And we now have a bunch of large huts. Now they need olive oil. They have a lot of
Governor,
things that they
citizens wish to deliver goods to a warehouse. We should build one soon.
So we got a basically nice little budding settlement going. Though, I'm going to need to establish a large set of farm fields out here. Of many various types. Yeah, we're going to need a heck of a lot of olive farms, grape farms, fruit farms, the works. Because this will all be demanded. There is a heck of a lot that you have to get for various levels of citizenry. And it only gets more and more complicated, so it's really a game about supply chain and
Hail,
resource
Governor!
management.
What would you like to research next?
So we've got that now, which is good. I want to get animal husbandry to irrigation, because this unlocks a whole lot of good stuff.
Research started. The current research must be cancelled first.
Then cancel.
Cancelling research.
Just go to irrigation instead. That's fine. So yeah, I think we're gonna end this first episode here. We managed to start our little settlement, and next time, oh, are we actually profitable? Yeah, we are, finally. I've managed to start netting a profit, which is pretty good. But like I said, I want to establish a rather large set of farms out here, and start a large set of production chains. We won't be farming goats. That will be done so that we can get meat from fish, which we have a nice coastline here for.
Animal husbandry has been researched.
So that'll be good. And then as time goes, I guess we can, you know, get some goats probably out here as well. Maybe feed that side of the city. It'll be a start. But
Governor,
for the moment, we've got-
citizens wish to deliver goods to a warehouse.
Shut up.
We should build one soon.
But you know, fine, I'll build a freaking house. Want me to hang that man? There we go. So now we have a warehouse which basically carries non-food goods.
Agriculture has been researched.
And yeah, so that'll about do it. Thank you everybody for watching. Where's the pause button? Thank you everybody for watching this episode of CivCity Rome, the first one. As always, has been your host, Calvin, signing off.